With Will, I mean, like I said, he didn't skip a beat. He's just such a upbeat guy. He's such a personality, really outgoing, and just coming in here and learning the offense, and really, he just bought into the culture and everything that we do here. And I mean, he's been great.
Gosh, a lot of things. Me and Chad's been through a lot. Definitely. The way he battled and kind of, went from DB to receiver and did such a great job with that. I'm definitely going to remember that. I mean, he's done so much for the team, and he's such a key factor in our offense. The guy's a great player.
Yeah, I think he's arguably the best guard that we've had here in a long time. He's probably been our most consistent offensive lineman over the last 3 years. And we don't talk about a lot of that stuff, but yeah, he's a darn good player. He should probably get a lot more credit than he has, because he's really good. I mean, to Stephen Baggett's credit, I don't know the last offensive lineman that we've had that's started at tackle, guard, and at center. That's pretty sweet. That's sweet. That's a smart dude. That's a talented guy. I mean, he's done it all.
Kellen Burr. Kellen's got about as positive an attitude when he goes out there every week. His job is to do his job when he's called on. His job is to also make sure the guys in front of him are doing their job, and provides, I think, leadership in his own way to help the guys out in the offensive line room. He's great entertainment in a good way. He brings a spirit to that group, and guys, I think it matters when you have guys like that show up. Coda came in here, he walked on, earned himself a scholarship, one of the most respected guys on the team, and he's going to have his degree, and he's ready to get started. This is the one thing he's going to be done with school. He's going to have his degree, and he's ready for the next phase. He's done an unbelievable thing for us from a football standpoint. He's worked himself into a starting role. He's worked himself into a scholarship. Those things don't happen very often. Yeah, Demas, you know what? I really like how he's overcome certain things since he's been here, and there's, whatever that might be. And he's continued to keep attacking. That's the one thing about Devin. Every week, it was unfortunate a couple games ago he got a little hamstring, and we had a few things in there for him. And I know he's disappointed, but he's back here practicing again, and his attitude that he brings each and every day. And he's another guy too. Hey, don't take it for granted. This time goes by fast, and he understands that, and he's tried to maximize every opportunity he's gotten. Stud, Ray's a guy that since he's been here, he's completely all in, and always has been. And this opportunity for Ray to be here and to play, not only play, but to be able to get his degree from Boise State and to be around his teammates. He's just one of those guys on the field. He goes to work every day, and there's no complaints. Whether good or bad throughout the day, he comes back the next day, and he's got a positive attitude and outlook and mindset to what he's doing. And that's what's fun about being around Ray, because Ray's a guy that just truly appreciates everything he's given. He's a fantastic young man. He really is. Very good leader, very bright. The thing that he brings to the rest of the young players too, when the seniors got up there and spoke in front of the team, one of the things he talked about was the education, not taking anything for granted, just your time and experience here. And so just those words alone, and here he is, he's starting, where he's come from. He's got a completely different, he's not from California, like a lot of our guys are. He's got a completely different story. And I think he's got some maturity about him too, that he's playing well for us. Guys listen to him, and then he's certainly taking advantage of his opportunity while he's here.
Yeah, especially late here, he's been doing a good job back there in the secondary, in executing his techniques and playing with great eye control that's put him in position to have those opportunities, to make plays on the ball. And, it's awesome to see, we're going to need his best football out of him down here the stretch, down the stretch of the season here. So.
Yeah, I mean, any role he's been in, he's starting it. Whether that's starting, mostly special teams or whatever it's been, he's done that and embraced it. And me and D. Lee are roommates on the road, and so it's been fun to we've gotten to know each other a lot better, and being in that room, but being able to kind of room together has made us even closer, and it's made me really enjoy him a lot much more.
Sam means a lot. I said at the beginning of the year, like Sam's definitely the emotional leader of the D-line, and it's going to suck to have to get a job at the end of the season and be in a workplace not knowing you've got someone like Sam next to you that can kind of motivate you every day to get up and do a good job.
Moxie's done a good job. He's been playing the best football he's played, since he's been here, which is obviously awesome for him, and he's grown up a ton. I mean, it's not easy playing that position out there.
Well, Taylor Pope, he carried the hammer out last game. We actually had kind of a three-way vote for some guys to actually carry the hammer out. So we had a little team vote in here, and they got a chance to see the plays, and Pope was unanimous. Guys love him, they respect him. Here's a guy, does he have as many reps as other guys? No, but he's very well respected, comes to work every day. And I think that's one of the things that, like in any type of job, not everybody gets all the attention, but you certainly notice the guys that put in the work. And Taylor's just one of those guys. He puts the work in every single day. Is he out there every rep? No. Does he do things on special teams? Yes. Does he do it every single week? Yes. Ross, he's been a stud. Ross is obviously what he does on the field. Being the DJ off the field, being the tremendous baseball player, softball player that he is. He's a character in a good way, and I think that's what you have on good football teams. You got good characters like that bring an energy, bring something different to the table. He has been productive for us, and he's in a position that it's not like a quarterback. You go out there and throw a couple balls and get warmed up. You got one shot. And that's the one thing that between he and Sean and Coda and those guys that are on special teams, the specialists, you get one shot. And no more pressure than on your kicker to go out there, and all eyes are on you. And I think he's handled that great.
Yeah, he's great at everything. It's awesome because he's a cool person. He's fun to be around, and he's just really, really smart football player. And so, I sit next to him in the meeting room, and if I don't understand something, I can ask him, and he already knows the answer. And so it makes life pretty easy.
Tanner's just a player that he just goes out there and makes incredible plays. I mean, by far in our group, he's the best player, and he just goes out there and plays so fast, so physical. Is a force to be reckoned with it on every single play. I mean, the dude can make plays out of nowhere, and it's just he's that type of player, and that's what makes him really special.
Senior. I think he's awesome. His consistency just is insane. I love it. That he's able to just come in and day out and do what needs to be done. I couldn't imagine, trying to punt weather, who knows the weather, the temperature, the type of pressure's coming at you, but you can't even worry about that because you're staring at a ball and you got to kick the ball. It's a whole different world of pressure and focus that I'm not used to, and he nails it. He does great with it.
The guy's just, he's a great football player, but he's an even better friend. He's one of my best friends, and he's a great guy. And he really stands true to, what he stands for, and that shows on and off the field how hard he works. And he's a great football player and a great guy.
Mario's a really tough guy. Mario's been through a lot as far as kind of injuries and stuff over the years, and he's persistent, he's persevered, and he doesn't necessarily work required, in order to stay healthy and be on the field. And he's a great guy. He's my locker mate and sits next to me, and yeah, we have some good times together.